As you settle, as you find some stillness, you might find the breath. You might notice if it's more comfortable coming in through the nose or the mouth. And you might notice where in the body that breath makes the biggest impact. Sometimes we can feel it the most in the nostrils as it comes into the sinuses. Other times it feels pretty strong in the chest, and the chest rises and sinks. Sometimes the breath is most prevalent in the belly. I'll spend a minute here just looking at the breath. I know sometimes it's difficult not to change it when you're watching it, but you don't have to do anything. You don't have to make it deeper or bigger or longer. We're just noticing where is the breath. And you might like to set an intention for your practice today. This could be something you've been working with for a long time or something new that's just popped into your head. It's nice to set these in present tense as if they have already manifested. If you don't have an intention ready, you might borrow mine. I take care of myself. I let go of anything that doesn't serve me. I take care of myself. I let go of anything that doesn't serve me. You can repeat your mantra a few times, maybe out loud or quietly to yourself, it doesn't matter. Send it out to the universe. Let the universe help conspire to make it so. And then invite you to join me in some alternate nostril breathing today. If you would prefer to use your hands to physically block off one nostril and then the other, you are warmly welcome to do that. But that's not strictly necessary. We can also just observe the air coming in one side and going out the other. So we'll start by noticing the inhale through the right nostril and the exhale through the left. And then we inhale on the left and exhale on the right. And so on like this, in on the right and out on the left. And your comfortable breathing pace might be different than mine, so take it as your body and your breath sees fit. And if, for whatever reason, you get lost or stumble or you lost where you are, it doesn't matter. It's okay. We can be very gentle with ourselves and we can say, ah, distraction. And then we come right back to it. In on one side, out on the other, in on that side, and out on the other. And I'll call you back in a few minutes. And do one more full round of alternate nostril breathing in on one side and then out on the other. In on the same side and then out fully. Letting the breath return to normal in and out through both nostrils where you can. Feeling the breath and just assessing, is the breath different than when you sat down? And do you feel any different than when you sat down? If you need to make a mindful adjustment, please do so. And then I'll invite you to feel the feet on the floor, the heels and the toes. And to feel the lower legs. If you're holding any tension, just invite that tension to dissipate even a little bit. And bringing the attention to the knees, and then the thighs. You might be able to feel into both legs equally, or you might have stronger feelings on one side than the next. That's okay. See if you can feel into the whole right leg, from the thigh down to the tips of the toes. And then switch to the whole left leg, from the thigh to the tips of the toes. Bring the attention to the hips. Relax into the left and right. And then to the low belly. Inviting the breath down into the low belly. And the navel center. And then the upper belly where the diaphragm is. Really feel the belly swell on the inhale. And then sink on the exhale. Bringing the attention up, ribs to the heart center. And then to the clavicle and both shoulders. Both upper arms on the left and the right. Both elbows. Both lower arms. The wrists. And the hands. Palms of the hands. Backs of the hands. And all of the fingers. You might have had stronger sensation on one side than the other side. That's okay. See if you can feel into your whole right arm from the fingertips up to the shoulder. Make it heavy, make it relaxed. And then the whole left arm. Again, from the fingertips all the way up to the shoulder. You make that arm heavy, relaxed. Coming to the throat center and the chin. The lower lip and the upper lip. The tongue and the inside of the mouth. The nose. Both cheeks. Both eyes. The forehead. And the crown of the head. The back of the head and the neck. The right shoulder blade and the left. And the back side of the ribs. Can you breathe into the back body? If you're lying down or sitting in a chair with a back, see if you can feel that rib cage expand against what is touching your back. Feel the ribs expand. On the inhale as the air comes in, And then settle back on the exhale. Bringing the attention down the spine towards the kidneys, down to the tailbone. Feeling your whole torso, backside and front side, from the neck to the hips, sides of the body, the front and the back of the body. And then the extremities, the hands and the feet. And then back to the torso. And maybe settling on the heart center. Breathing into your heart center as you cultivate some gratitude for yourself, for your practice, for showing up, for being ready to embrace whatever you find when you quiet the mind and listen to the body. And perhaps gratitude for your intention. If you set one at the beginning of our time together, you might bring it back to mind, recite it a few more times, either quietly to yourself or out loud. I take care of myself. I let go of everything that does not serve me. I invite you to join me for 3 big cleansing breaths in through the nose, all the way down into the belly. Hold the breath in the belly for a few moments and then let it out through the mouth. Again, in through the nose and all the way down to the belly. Hold it in the belly for a moment and then let it all out. And one more just like that. And start thinking about what parts of the body would like to move. Is it the hips or the shoulders? Is it a sway or a twist? Is it a tap of the fingers or a point of the toes? Just get back in touch with some bigger movements after that period of relative stillness. Getting ready for this transition from sitting, from meditating, from breathing into whatever the rest of the day holds. And then if your eyes are closed, you can gently blink open your eyes. Thanks for practicing with me today.